The sales area over at QuickBooks US has had a whole new glow up with some functionality that I think is going to be an absolute game changer. We're going to have a look and see what it's like. Most of this functionality is functionality that was actually present in the QuickBooks desktop area. So this could be the final bit that can actually get us over that line and give us that chance to be feature parity with the desktop solution. Let's have a look straight at this one. Hello, my name is Aaron Patrick. I am a chartered accountant, a certified UK trainer with fancy new logo, that QuickBooks chap on the internet, head of accounts here at Bookkeeping, and also your friendly podcast who goes live each and every Monday morning for Ask the Accountant. And don't forget, I'm also an award winner as well. As you can see back there, the Digital Disruptor for 2024, and also your Hero Behind the Hero award winner for 2024. But all that's irrelevant because QuickBooks have some new features that I want to play around with. So let's straight look into this. This is a brand new version of QuickBooks that I've got in front of me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight over to the accountant settings. This is the advanced version, but this is US only at this point in time. Remember that, US only that we've got. First and foremost, I've got this fancy new company page. From here, I can go in, add a logo if I want to, bring those into play. You know, all your good stuff that comes into there. In fact, I am going to put a logo in, mainly so that I can show if this looks any different at all. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, let's add my logo in here. Take a bit longer. Okay, there we are. Cool. So overall, just seems like it's a bit of a lick of paint more than anything else. Seems like everything else is pretty much the same. The payments options there, we don't get that in the UK. Sales, right, so this is where the new stuff comes in. All right then, so from here we have the ability to go through accepting tips for the very first time. Let's turn that one. My team, update, and deposits had a glow up as well from what I can tell. Service date as well, and that's for revenue recognition, so that's fine. So that's just for that one going through. We've already looked at that one. Here's the new stuff though. Look, price rules. Oh, so yeah, so we want to be turning on these price rules. That's our big new update. Track inventory for sales channels. I'd love to turn that on, but I think it's US only at the moment. Revenue recognition is something we've already looked at, so that's fine. Late fees is automatically here now, so let's do a percentage of the remaining balance, if that works. Press save, and what else have we got? For now, I think that's all of the updated items. Expenses the same, advance. Yeah, there's this new customer label now. Customers, donors, what we're going to call them. Let's call them customers for now. And customer labels become something that we can definitely play around with. I'm not sure I like the idea that categories is now above accounting, but that's fine. I think that's just I don't think any new things there. Automations are all the same. Okay, cool. So by the looks of it then, the update that we've got here is all going to be around our customer area. So first of all, let's jump into the customers and have a look what we've got. You'll notice the first thing is that add a customer manually. Let's call it customer A. We've got the name to print out on checks at the bottom there. So that's, and the display name. So we've got the new area there. That's lovely to see. And everything else seems to be exactly the same. Let's save that one. But what we should have now in the top right hand corner, if I go to my customers area, here we go, customer types, new customer type. So let's do online and in person. So how do I define what customers what? So I've got customer A, let's do another customer. Customer B, we're going to be really inventive with our naming structure here. And just to be safe, let's do another customer. Let's call this one customer C. Right then, so how do I define which customer is which then? Well, under the edit option maybe. Do I get to choose there? Have I missed it? Oh, I do get the credit limit at long last though, so that's new. So I get to say that's 1,000 for that one. Say customer C is 1,000. Oh, that's lovely to see. Again, that's a an area that was in QuickBooks Desktop that's come through. Oh, and there's my, let's say that's only £50 because that's an online customer. Cool. I even get to put opening balance in as well. Let's do that on someone else. So go back to customer C. I just want all my customers there. Okay, so customer C, edit that one. Let's say that was a in-person and they already had 500 as my opening balance with them, 1,000 there as my credit limit. And let's say customer A has none, but is an in-person customer. Cool. All right, so we're starting to split our customers out for the first time ever. Loving that. What else have we got here? So if I do a new transaction then and do an invoice for this one, and I'm just going to use a product and service that's already there. And let's just say it's 1,000. Now we did turn on tips, but I think that's only on sales receipts. So we're going to have a look at that in a minute. But the new deposit is here. So let's say that was £50 deposit has already come through, and there is £1,000 there. And when I press save, interestingly, where's that deposit gone to? Because it's not asked me where I've done. Oh, let's move to the new update actually. Update layout, let's move over. So the update layout is the brand new version of QuickBooks that we can utilize. Oh, and then my autofill's here as well. Cool. We'll have a look at the autofill later. But the idea is customer A is having it there. The deposit has been included in as 50. Deposit. Oh, okay. So we get to define where our deposit goes to. Amazing. So on the new layout, I can choose where it's going to be from. I'm going to put it on deposit funds for now. I'm just going to say sales of £1,000 into there. Save. Cool. Loving that. Awesome. All right, let's create one and let's see if this what do you call it? So customer B only has a £50. We're going to lose sales receipt for that one, but customer C is £1,000 worth of. Oh, here we are. So the current balance of 1,500 exceeds customer C balance of 1,000. Are you sure? That is a huge update. That's really, really exciting to see that. Again, this is what the QuickBooks Desktop had, what we didn't have for a long time. So seeing that coming through, really, really excited about it. So that's the that's that element coming through for the customer one. Let's go into, leave that saving. Let's go to our products and services and see the new product and services. Jump into there, add an item. So let's say item 1, and let's call it item 1,000 because it's going to be £1,000, right? Now we can see, is it an item? So we can have that as we normally do. I'm going to add an image just to see where that image does appear on this one. I can still add my category, my SKU, so all that's the same. I sell the service to customers, so let's say it's 1,000, and we go to the normal income. This is where we get the new bit though, a price rule. So the idea here then is I can say discount only to my online customers. So if they buy online, then I can have a percentage to decrease by 10%. So if this is a customer that is online only, they get this for 10% less. I can do rounding and I can put some dates in as well. So what that means is I can have an adjusted price because at the moment I have a sales price. Save that one, save and close. I've got my sales of 1,000, but I can then discount it if I need to. Let's do another rule here as well. So let's say if customer A buys it, so this is only for customer A, select individually, add a customer, I'm going to say customer A. We can say that they have a custom price per item from this to this, and let's say it's or non-inventory or all service items, and let's say the adjusted price is for £500. So that basically means that if they buy anything that's all services that go through from there, they're actually going to have a chance to have a different price point. So that's really, really exciting. Purchases wise is going to be exactly the same. So I love that. Save and close. So the idea here then is I've just put this item 1,000, that's for the £1,000 with some custom sales on. I am also going to have a new inventory item. You're going to see why in a bit. And I'm going to call it Drink Wave. And it's going to be quite a low thingy item. And it's inventory, this one. So initial quantity of hand, let's say that there's 2,000 of them. As of date, let's just do the first day of the month. Let's say there's a reorder point of 1,000. There's this discount rule applying to this because it's there. But let's say it's £10 and save and close. Right. Now that's going to be important in a moment, especially if I create myself a new customer. And that new customer is going to be new customer UK. And then for that customer, I'm also going to state it is an online customer. Press save. Cool. So there's a few things we wanted to check, right? First of all, we need to go in and customer B, which is my online one. I am just quickly going to see what's different in a sales receipt view. So if I go to sales receipt, it's the old version, which is a shame. But the tip one is there. So let's say product and service was this drink waves. Let's say they're buying 20 of them. Now technically it's over it, but he's also gave us a $50 tip. And then let's say I say save and close. It should exceed. Oh no. It's sales receipt, right? So it's already gone through. So yeah, that's fine. It doesn't exceed it. But if I was to do an invoice, if I was to do drink wave here, notice how the price is 9. It's applied that price for me. But if I try to put 100 in there, or let's say 1,000 in there, so it's applied that new price for me. I press save. It's going to say I've exceeded my credit limit, which is only $50 in this case. I'm trying to do 9,000. So that's amazing. But notice how it's applied that £9. Now, what I would say is, oh, here we go. Default sales 10, discount 9. Awesome. So it is giving me that function. I was a bit concerned as to how that was happening. But now that we've got this drop down button, I can go through from there. And I can put that in if I need to. So let's see how that's happening for the customer A. So this time if I go new invoice, and I choose that item for 1,000, you should see that I have these discounted options available to me. So customer A is at 1,000, default says is 1,000, but if I want to apply the discount to it, I put it there, and it's going to automatically set that for me. So literally, I now have an ability to go through and put those on. Now, the bit that I'm interested in is, will this apply if I turn multi-currency on? Because what I want to do is do new customer UK, and this time round I'm going to make sure that we have that as British pound sterling. Customer is online, save. So now if I do an invoice, how's it going to work with it? So I would do drink wave, for example. The rates are still coming through. If I do item 100, no. I like the fact that the rates are now on line by line, loving that. But what I don't like the fact that it doesn't seem to give me an option, because really I just want that quantity 10 rate, and it's 10, right? And the price matching isn't working on there, which is a shame. I've seen the network starting to come into the Intuit network as well. So there is certain situations where for certain client files out there, you can actually connect your clients over. So when you send an invoice to them, the idea then they could pre-populate it in theirs. That's cool to see. I got low cost, initial cost mean. So it's given us more information there, telling us it's low. But how do I find price? Here we go. Price rules and inventory counts. Inventory counts, let's see if that's changed. Start an inventory count. Test. Put some notes on it, all products, save and start counting. So this is completely different, right? So let's say I actually had 1,000 of them. I could then press save and finalize and create inventory adjustment, and it's putting that through. So that's really nice to see. They've definitely updated that inventory counts. I think it sounds better than the stock take that they had originally, so that's cool. And that's definitely working as we'd expect. Run reports wise, pretty sure they're going to be exactly the same. Yeah, they're still exactly the same, so that's fine. But price rules, let's have a look what we can see here. So yeah, okay, so here it is. So customer A always gets a fixed product and service, don't they? So I can change what their product and service are going to be going forward. So going forward, if they have an item for that, even though it's not for 1,000, we've agreed their price to be 750 going forward, and their sales will be 500. With these price rules, what they mean is then I can set certain scenarios and people can have them. And we've been asking that for, that's what was in desktop, now it's coming over, loving the fact that it's there. But what do you think? Quick look then at the new price rules technology, the fact that we now have the ability to accept tips, the deposit screen's all been updated, Intuit Assist there that we've seen in that previous video, and it still works now where it can extract the data there. We're basically getting a lot more options. In fact, we can do those different customers. Wondering from a reports point of view, is that going to be something that we can see when we go to reports? So let's look at sales by customer detail type, and then straight away in-person versus things. So it's given us that ability to go through from there. From a customer's point of view, can we go through and batch as actions, select customer type, so we can change them really quickly if we need to. So loving that, absolutely spot on. But yeah, this is really exciting because this is what the desktop version had and was stopping people from moving over. So the fact it's there is brilliant, and I can't wait to start playing around with this a bit more. Can't wait for this to arrive in the UK so we can play with it a little bit more, have a look at some of those options in a little bit more detail from there. But what do you think? Is there anything out there that you're expecting to see? I think for me, the fact that it's not quite yet working with US dollars and multi-currency and all that sort of stuff is a bit of a shame. I think that's going to be a bit of a limitation to it, but I don't think it's the end of the world. I think for most people, the fact that it works for non-multi-currency will be absolutely fine, and we're just going to have to figure out workarounds to work from there. Fat credit limits are there. Yes, we love the fat credit limits are back in. The fact that that network is starting to come into play where you can start sending information back and forth to multiple people within that. I love that as well. And again, with that Intuit Assist, the idea that I could just write something up on a piece of paper, get that workflow sorted, that it then comes along from there, I think is really, really exciting. But there we have it. There is a quick look at the new sales updates coming from QuickBooks Online. They're really, really impressive. Loving every part of it, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to be able to look at this and find ways to improve it. It definitely seems like this was a QuickBooks Advanced in the US. I'd imagine most of this is going to be advanced only, but I actually kind of need that, right? Like, this is advanced functionality. This should be in the advanced product. So I'm happy with that bit. And it does mean that advanced becomes that little bit more powerful going forward, which I absolutely love. Still need to play around with it, get my head around it fully. But what we have so far is really, really powerful. Just the credit limit alone, I'm just, yeah, thank you for that. All right, and that's it. That is my quick look at the new sales features within QuickBooks Online. Again, if there's anything you want to know more of, use the question box down below. Put some comments in there and we're sure we'll do a follow-up video or answer them directly. And if you need to know more about the world of QuickBooks, you're already in the right place. So make sure you like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff, so that you can be the first to know when a new update comes along. My name has been Aaron Patrick. This video has been an absolute pleasure to do for you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now. Hello and welcome to this new series. Hello and welcome to this video. 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 Right, let's get it set. Let's do this.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yes, I'm aware we go live every Monday. celebration. It's about everyone else that missed it.
Yeah. So, all right, you've told us what you love about the industry, but what would you change about the industry?
Where do I start?
During that period of time, where did everyone turn to? Their accountant, their advisor, their bookkeeper. And you all did phenomenal work for small business.